It's for another for my crabber, the Better News TV. So, your best source say, when you subscribe to Better News channel, yeah, mess or subscribe. No, I like and no, I share, no, I turn on notification bell. So, by update BI Ben, on Sabit Miaka. I make I say, comment section once you're there, mess or say, believe you comment and be a cost for one or one. And then somebody the Bremo a year and some be a cost a year. The criminality of this certain government by Nana Akufo-Addo and that of the vice, what do you call it, Bawumia, Bawumia. Na nsɛm bi na aprofi where they break in and can show kra. Bawumia de nsɛm bi ato dwa a ɔrekyerɛ sɛ yɛ vote no anaasɛ Ghana for de ne ba power. Nneɛma a economy ni bɛkɔ kama. Nenti yenim hwɛ koraa na yenim wo a yɛhwɛ na journalist ne de nsɛm bebree ato dwa ɛfa Bawumia ho nneɛma a wɔyɛɛyɛ a ama Ghana ana economy atete apansam a ama ɛkaa nte sɛ abɛtɔ Ghana for yɛtiri so twɛn ho ba bia ɛnyɛ yi ɔsɔre a na ɔsɛ ɔyɛ economic guru economic one economist ne nasefo the nsɛm bi ato dwa na ne nsɛm a ɔde ato dwa no kure bi anim na papa ya akɔso akɔdaadaa ɔhena wɔte edwam ɛde nsɛm bi ato dwa kyerɛ sɛ ɔno no ba a ɔbɛyi introduce bibi a yɛfrɛ no score wade asɛ bibi a yɛfrɛ no score credit score ɔfrɛ sɛ ɛbɛma economy no anyini from ma ho kyerɛma na credit score no koraa no ɔpa kyerɛ sɛ na kyerɛ so sɛ ɔmo tie yɛtie wie a ɔpa Ghana fo akyerɛ sɛ ɛma obiara ntoma Bawumia na ɔde nada ne kontompo ɛna sɛ yɛtoma na ɔba bɛtena ɔman so ama ahokyerɛ no de bɛba biom no ɛbɛkyɛn sa mo tie journalist na nsɛm a Bawumia de to dwa ɛne die nti a ɛni kwa sɛ yɛto aba ma Bawumia ɛbɛyɛ president tie mmra
Obianim said Dr. Mamadou Bawumia de say ba economy ani sikasɛm ho ntotoya ɛno no de ba ayeba ba gi to me edition as the vice president of the Republic of Ghana ɛno na ma ne ho yɛ na nado akɔnɔ ɛma ne appointe no ɛno na ma NPP fo nyina gyina so de accept ne sɛ ɛba sikasɛm Bawumia nimu etie ma ne ho kwan. But enuoma bi esisi a asa Dr. Mamadou Bawumia no what the book and edi ebu yen mini anum hwe mewura ho papa na I just want to read something to you. Na me drafte ne say and I'm a detour when I'm in no baby. What I said, Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ya babedin komobin and say ya na wo address his majesty be royal majesty be in Tekianake I will believe say na otum for nete ho na nana wanimu a Dr. Mamadou Bawumia nsɛm no obeka no ho no a book and obeko to ye enye eni swade hunu and we are not going to allow Bawumia to deceive us with economics books. We are not going to allow Bawumia to deceive us with economic books. This time round, you know, practical one and the expecting and economic books. Dr. Mamadou Bawumia beka simbi na semna waka ye no momfa image no ba kono ento soma me search no credit report no momfa no ento soma me momfa credit report no ento so obi anhade yi mesra Ghana ni bia se sa ade ya eda so yi mohwa ne yie ba bi wo ha ya highlight etu obi anhwe ne yie. One son and said Dr. Mamadou Bawumia beka che Ghana for say What the idea be by your friend a credit score? Na sa credit score no. And no never be boy yama yesi kasam atumi yakoye wonje bosia. Now yabisa say, what is credit score? Our credit report is a record of a person's credits. That's a person's credit history. It shows how much debts they have, how timely they pay their loans, and if they have had any past problems with debts, such as bankruptness or bankruptcies, foreclosures, or delinquencies. Mama yamfa we one after the other. Say ya kase ye free be credit score. Ye free ya dia. Credit score and say ayadio ayabuku o ada ho mesra wo wo de he wo hene babu amabu wo hu fa mobile phone. For mobile phone. Mr. Wada for mobile phone. Now ask it, what is credit score? Mr. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ghana for mama money and a Bawumia the book. Ever saw about the Kasaya to say, when the Makonswama or Kwariba but you and Paul not the Abba. And your friend Chew and Paul. Credit score. What is credit score? Obianye of an individual. Makwa kwaje bosia. Na bosia no makwa kwaje no. Akwebe na me fa so a me tua me bosia no. Yes se mrama me say. Everywhere ubetua, everywhere ubetua. Sabra no na mitua ne pepepe na. Na anyanyam bia mitua ye no. Mantumi atua. Ana mitumi tua ye. Medeka, maneka, misikasa. And sesane ya dan. Eno ne credit score. Eye book. Enya practical. Enya dia bia na Bawumia beka yo. Minianum. Modi amu hwe video no Bawumia e kasa fa credit score. Modi amu ntie no. See any me course mu ntie Bawumia.
And I'm also happy to note, Your Majesty, that Ghana early next year will be introducing a credit scoring system for individuals. That credit scoring system.
Okay, it's okay. It is there already. It is there. And your friend you may introduce you. It is there. And your friend you may introduce you. Bawumia boa what chantro. Hey, credit score no. Banks. Ada boja. Wamu ama loan no. Se wabi ma loan na loan no se ukotua ekwanya wo fa so a wo di tua ye no eno ne afra me credit score na sa credit score we no wa yin babu amako GT Bank akwaji loan 10,000 Ghana 10,000 Ghana loan no ameko ye kwaje ye no ekwan ba na me fa so a me di etuaye me fa ekwan A or ekwan B and me fa so tuaye. Okay, next time no sami kobiem na me kwa akogye a won be kwa koyi files aba na sa files no won be hwem say won ne babu amabosia na obagye ye no ekwan ban no fa so tuaye ebra ye sesama no watumi tuaye. And I want to me and that is credit score and not the fofro. It is there and you Bawumia dia. Bawumia see a fay next year no me the credit score ne beba. What the boss here? A kwanya wo fast wo di tuaye. Mon san fa me document ne to so mame. Mon san fa to so mame. However, our credit score is a numerical representation. Aya numbers, numeri, aya numbers your tongue, what you are, ane, what you are, say what you are 10 cities. Now what you are, no what you are, ne credit worthiness the sign, what you see what you meet you ane, so far, noa, Wubetia, Wobosia, Niatra was so no, and on your friend a credit score, and on your friend a credit score. Wukwa internet, now type of credit score. Ewo ho enti Bawumia next year na the credit score ebe braye no what hefa ana wo de ne brayen what he ya Musa video no so biam ema Bawumia ne Ghana fontie say Bawumia sase with the antics wo twantro your majesty krona no ati won minim ni pakro na say your tumfo dia nana Bawumia sabe dada obiem waboa wachantro sime so credit score Bawumia.
I'm also happy to note, Your Majesty, that Ghana early next year will be introducing a credit scoring system for individuals. That credit scoring system, every individual will have a credit score. Right now, our credit scoring system does not exist. So everybody is seen as risky and the interest rates are high. But we are going to move into individualized credit scoring. So if you don't pay your loan, you have low credit scores, isn't it? And if you go for a loan, you'll have a problem. But if you are diligent in repaying your loans, then your credit score will be high and you are likely to get lower interest rates. You will have more discipline as a result. The Ghana card will also become this anchor for a credit system in Ghana. I visited a couple of car manufacturers in Accra, notably in Solar Taxi, and they manufacture cars and they give the cars on credit to people. And the credit, only information they need from those people is their Ghana card. You give them the Ghana card, they will give you a car, you work and pay over time.
Bawumia boa. Wasi afe na yeba be introduce credit score. Oh, awurade. Ade na nipa bia ye na adwen so no de won kan credit wabrab. Ana say, menya adwuma o bank ntino, ntro na metwa. Mesra mo. Obi wo ha wo hwe me a. Na wo ye adwuma, ana wo ye adwuma e wo sika korabia pen. Ana wo ye adwuma wo sika korabia. Mesra wada. Ana wo ye adwuma we any loan company bia. Na wo hwe me a. Raf mo fa number ne to so ma me. Mo fa ye telephone number no a wo mo frɛ no. E ma siria kola bia me frɛ me. Me se me pe obi a wo ye adwuma e wo sika korabia. Na wonim credit score. Bawumia si afɛ ne ye de beba. Mesra wada se bi sa wo ho a. E wo ho de da. Wo batumi afrɛ me na wonim adi nkomo. Me pe nipa ba akopɛ. Me pe nipa only one person. Wo batumi afrɛ me. Na wa kyerɛkyerɛ mo akyerɛ yɛn. Ade a yɛfrɛ ne credit score. Na afei ne yɛde bayi. We are now going to introduce us what baby credit score no ne fie wo kura bi so. Ɛne yɛne na kasa afei na ɔbɛba next year. Number ne na good screen so no. Obi a wɔyɛ banker. Sɛ wo ba na wo frɛ me. Na wo me kasa. Na wo me kasa as a layman. Obema mbuofu pa. Me pe obi a ebi ɔyɛ banker. Woma loan when him credit score or no and I me pen na kasa number na good screen so no nipa ba kope I'm okay. Only one person me nuanom mun se Bawumia sam no so biem mun se so biem na Ghana fontie na ehunu se de Bawumia ka no ayentra no otwa.
And I'm also happy to note, Your Majesty, that Ghana early next year will be introducing a credit scoring system for individuals. That credit scoring system, every individual will have a credit score. Right now, our credit scoring system does not exist. So everybody is seen as risky and the interest rates are high. But we are going to move into individualized credit scoring. So if you don't pay your loan, you have low credit scores, isn't it? And if you go for a loan, you have a problem. But if you are diligent in repaying your loans, then your credit score will be high, and you are likely to get lower interest rates. You will have more discipline as a result. The Ghana card will also become this anchor for a credit system in Ghana. I visited a couple of car manufacturers in Accra, notably in Solar Taxi, and they manufacture cars, and they give the cars on credit to people. And the only information they need from those people is their Ghana card. You give them the Ghana card, they will give you a car, you work and pay over time.
Bawumia a complete definition of lies. I don't know the reason why your mind way carrying all the time. Say, I don't know. Minim the intra. Ghana for no kwasem na say. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni pebia. Why na dwene say no kure de no kure onka bi da wona brabom no de ewu. Na minim de entia. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia etesa. Mamen ka asem bi nkyeremo. Ghana card enya maye no. Na okwa bank biya yaje o card. Ya na ye voters ID card. Now voters ID card no. Ya were all necessary particulars e waso a banks no ebe hia no magina so. Ade a register anaso ma ye wonoma. Enti ukosika kurabia bia na say baabi a ye di loan na enoma na ye hia e wo ho aye wo passport picture and wo voters ID card photocopy and na ye hia because with details nyina wo so enti ya dan na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e ka te Ghana for say jama Ghana card my no na credit score anyhow. It's a lie. The man is lying again. Minianum. Share credit score. And say. And so obi and the medical cano. So obi tie. Why a banker when him credit score, one man loan, when him credit score, number no go see hono. And the go no. Mo muti already and say. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say. Ghana problems are yefesi wa Ghana ha nyina no. Anya bibia o. Eye because of credit rating agencies. And adia parliament eye. And amen na yesika sema ya basa. Munti asema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia saka bi. Munti no.
Why did we see this? A number of factors can be adduced to explain what happened. The financial markets assessment of the 2022 budget, unfortunately, generally concluded that our projected 40% increase in revenue, which underpinned the 2022 budget, the financial markets assessed that this was not likely to materialize, and therefore our deficit would increase. This was not helped by the chaotic battle in Parliament over the budget and the passage of the budget. And this created uncertainty and signaled to the market that the government may not be able to get most of its programs passed in a tightly balanced Parliament. This further reinforced the lack of confidence by investors in the budget. Furthermore, delays in implementing major tax reforms, such as the benchmark policy reversal, the tax exemptions bill, the common platform for property tax, and the review of fees and charges, appeared to support the assessment of the market that the government will have difficulty in getting its programs through Parliament. To add to this negative market sentiment, there was a sovereign credit ratings downgrade by Fitch and Moody's, two global sovereign credit ratings agencies, as a result of concerns
about fiscal and debt sustainability. If you are unable to pass your budget and the revenue measures in it, then your fiscal and your debt situations will not get better. And this was their assessment. This resulted in an unwillingness, this downgrade resulted in an unwillingness of foreign investors to roll over their holdings of our domestic debt, and they demanded foreign exchange to repatriate their investments. The lack of access to the sovereign bond market by emerging markets globally, and Ghana's announcement that it would not issue a sovereign bond in 2022 also worried investors about the adequacy of our foreign exchange reserves going forward. They therefore wanted to get a hold of the foreign exchange now, and this led to an increase in the demand for US dollars on the market. The increases also in interest rates by central banks in the US and other advanced economies also made the cedi assets less attractive and led to a move out of cedi holdings. Then in February, we had the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, which started in February, at the same time that we've started seeing this significant depreciation. And the associated increase in crude oil prices and overall cost of living globally resulted in a higher demand for US dollars by foreign investors, oil importers, as well as other importers on the local foreign exchange.
Let me tell Ghanaians the reason why Bawumia can never be president in Ghana. The reason why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia entumi president ewo Ghana ha. Na ensese Ghana for man ho kwan ebeye mampani ewo Ghana ha no. Ena me ka kire mu. Na Ghana ni bi entie sasem we. Ewiase onipa biara eyam fomso. Na se onipa yam fomso a onipa nipa betumi ne nanante eye obi a woyam fomso na wo ka kire no a wagye ne mfomso tum na watu ho anamo. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia anyi ne mfomso ntu muda etu obi a wo bepe president edie na wanyi ntum sai wakosu problem. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say Fitch any Moody's ereti na wamureti yen no ana ama enne investors confidence African mu. Mama yemisa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say anyanyam bia Fitch any Moody's omote Ghana hana omohwe usika sam toto ye sade wo toto no no magina so a downgrade you and I upgrade you. Owura John Mahama penso Fitch any Moody's egredi Ghana wo mu reti Ghana ko Ivory Coast Fitch any Moody's ereti won ko Burkina Faso Fitch any Moody's ereti won ko Togo Fitch any Moody's ereti won enti aye na Fitch any Moody's ereti Ghana and no na ye problem ye face Ghana ni bianca sai. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia wanyin tu muda se wa mess up enti ya wasa wa pensiesie na because of Bawumia enim say one mistake biarentino he cannot and you should not allow him to be your president. Omampanini wobia a leader, a good leader, any obia or to make us say yes, my from our ha, my young from Shrowa ha, and TNCSA. Baba Omia, one young from Swabia, and your Russia and Ukraine, and your COVID, And you know, me identity now president here because our problem now can you name dada. It is solution by and now what the amayen. Wabra who say Russia and Ukraine and the COVID and the fit and the Moody's and the Parliament and the yo problem no. And I'm sure now too far. You see the reason why you wouldn't deserve to be a president of Ghana. And I say, you don't accept your mistakes. And we boss no sa pepepe and what here. Okoton wanoma. We cannot and we will never allow President Akufo-Addo to be our president again. Do you know the reason why I'm telling you this? And I say, and yadia, you bet to me ama omampani Akufo-Addo edi yasubim. Enti wo ye a replica of Akufo-Addo. Wo ye a carbon copy, a photocopy of Nanado. Enti yen to me ma uni yeso. Yen to me ma me di president awa Ghana ha. And kaba ye bedru ye no. Minu yanom. Ghana kwa echire. E wom si yenya challenges. Ne mom yesi kan start se e fole. E wo 2018 and san ye ko 2019. And yesi kan start se e fole e wo 2019. Etiam ye bisa akra se why? Mokaya. Ye ne gurus ekoye kokosiaye. Ekohwe kwanya ye be fa so a ne ye betumi atoto economy ni yie. Ena Russia and Ukraine bebo mu ena COVID so ebae. No kwasem ne say eduru sa time no na policy sa ye de egu akwan mu nyina no na untumi mfa nko ba bia. Eti eno ena koso ye problem. But your problem na start ye. We have the blueprint ewo. Problem nan kasa no. The enti ana menuoma ekofom no. We have the blueprint. The blueprint no any eti ye de ba be ye adwuma na obe hu and a serious change ewa ye economy ni mu enche eti obi anka na command to ne yam I am in charge na kasa asem wey o ka kire Ghana fo ya jiwato but still you are still telling lies, you are still pushing your problems to people. It means nothing. Untuminye. President Mahama say, "Makotene chile. Ne mehu enfum soan kakra. Ne minya kwanya bedi mampani biemu a sen womani bimbi nsibiem." That is a leader. President Mahama say, "Makotene chile. Mahum from soa kakra bia. Eba mu na me babiemu a ensibiem. Bawumia so say mi wom na yaba ya no me ne me mampani Akufo-Addo yamienu yanya mistake bia. Etiasa say yanya hwe no mi hu ne yameye because faith ni Moody's for a downgrade yen e ma manfo ma ye bosia very bad. Mr. Man, very bad to you. And I'm going to work on it soft. That's the truth. Dr. Bawumia, change your attitude. Change your ways. Sesa every equimone ya ufasu chantron. Mudi can say Ghana sikasem before 2019. Ghana sikasem say ya by 2019 before COVID bebana Ghana sikasem say. Ama ye yin krofo so monko ye sikasem hwehwemu as the head of the economic management team yamfa wanka ho. That was before COVID-19. Sada munim ni amoye. Etina COVID enya ma ha na mu huri. Ekwa amanya COVID woso ekwa fabreye no. Na munim ni amoye. Etina na nadu dan kwa kufuado. Omanya COVID ni so no wane nam ho, no osa, no okọ, no oba. Ya dressing se Eskimo. Shise siutum. Ayi coat we sadien ye dia kata ni tinyina ene we gina ho. Ene ye man pani e fa COVID e de breye ha. Wa bra no ni mpefe se COVID aba. Wa man pani bia to ne bodam tini krom. Se no munim se mo de COVID e ba be ye nyina so aka che COVID Ghana for say COVID aseye man no. And will be our president here. Who problem that so your COVID, and you want to be president. COVID was a blessing in disguise for Ghanaians. When we say and say we are say idea be by monkey posh. Mo yen 10 can some record be okroma and am say mo boa mo nya bi. Na mo pesa mo ye na wi asesa bre sika. Once ye can happen a monkey posh no e koye. Obi ane musiban. Amanya COVID ba so nyina Ghana nko na da so tua COVID tax. China for COVID ku wo mo yade ne start free China. And so ne ka China economy o ma starting bi em ekọ animu. Eti afotua yade ma wo na and say se free se suba mo no ho. And na wo mra se badwafi asem bi asi. Na owura kasea ato forsen aka ensembi tie na sem no kan ye no ye ba me no obedi nkomo tie no.
They inherited, Mr. Speaker, debt to GDP of 55.6%. Today, in fact, as of December 2022, Ghana's debt as a percentage to GDP, according to the IMF, was 103% plus. Mr. Speaker, we will end the year 2023 with debt to GDP in excess of 90%. Mr. Speaker, at the time we left office in 2016, unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, at the time we left office in the year 2016, if you are to share Ghana's debt to every single Ghanaian citizen, every Ghanaian was owing 4,813 Ghana cedis. That is what, Mr. Speaker, we used to call it public debt per capita. Mr. Speaker, as we speak, if you are to share Ghana's debt to every Ghanaian, including the one born today, every Ghanaian owes 18,181 Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, inflation at the time we're leaving office was 15.4, and that is what they inherited. Mr. Speaker, as of December 2022, Ghana's inflation has moved to hyper levels at 54.1. Mr. Speaker, as we speak, our inflation is in excess of 35%. Food inflation, as inherited by this government, was 8.7%. The Speaker, today, as of September 2023, Ghana's food inflation, according to Ghana's Statistical Service, is 49.3%. The Speaker, unemployment was 8.4%. Today, as of September 2023, unemployment is 13.9%. Youth unemployment was 21.2%. It has jumped, Mr. Speaker, for a period of 7 years, it has jumped to 32.8%. Lending rate, Mr. Speaker, at the time was 28.1%. Today, you will struggle to get a loan from any commercial bank at the rate of 36.6%.
Very good. Asemenini. Mimi anum Ghana for her, ma men Kenya me ni so no krenkyerɛ wo. Sɛ enuoma ne bi wɔ hɔ a enkrofo no ma be sɛ o ma no. Sɛ sia ya me no kase. In their own budget, the 2024 budget, paragraph 394, paragraph 394, almost 13 women say, Ghana, your food inflation, at 51.4%. aduane a yedie so kura sika kɔtɔ aduane no sɛ akane no na wo de 40 Ghana na 100 Ghana akane no sɛ na wo de 20 cedis ɛna de tɔ nkradokono ɛne kyenam a ɛnɛ gye sɛ wonya 42 cedis ansa na the same nkradokono ne kyenam koro no watumi atɔ adi amen in their own budget. Food inflation aye 51.4%. Paragraph 394. The next one. Meno kasei. Amama akoma akwamanya woriase nyina no. Wamanya aduane boa eden pa. Eriasia manyina the whole world. Wamanya aduane boa eden pa yesi anyi saa man no tena Ghana yeka ho. World Bank for na diaba. Sa eriasia manyina no yeka wamanya emu aduane boa eden pa Ghana ka ho. Me enawie me ne KLM fo akwakwadi nkomo se nyame ya adom a free next year ekono mawie aduane bia no beto free London because London banku ebuefo echen Ghana banku enemy plane na yede furu ni bibia no 22 cedis banku wabra Ghana banku yabo 20 Ghana ma weti say enam yento enim timini kelem fuadi nkomo say London banku no medi anu bi eja Ghana banku because Ghana force wo London no moye banku tromba package ne ye de abreme esi enyu ebedi foreign food minia wo mani mo ye den ewiase amanyina wo manye mo setena den ye aduane bo eden no wo yi 10 Ghana ka ho Africa ha ye ne yedi kan bisa Nigeria fo no wotumi de 100 naira edidi Nigeria me enyansesa 100 naira 100 naira o de bagana sikama unim dododo okachukwu ahin wona e Nigeria ni 100 naira to Ghana cedis eyasan mayemisa Google fo 100 naira to Ghana cedis what did the man 1 cedi 52 pesos. 1 cedi 52 pesos. What did the major sasha wo? 100 naira. What the call restaurant? Edidi big. Edidi bossu. Ghana 1 cedi 52 pesos. Setodeng. And Tori. The to a pure water minu. And a pure water miensa. Pure water 3. But Nigeria 100 naira me say asema me kan wo be hwa me wo firi Nigeria wakɔ hɔ a ka kyerɛ me same boa ka kyerɛ me menuanom etu akachukwu man ho so wose December se January okɔware Nigeria list a yede man no me calculate no ma ni nyina no 1200 okachukwu list me hwa so a ye calculate no ma ni nyina wa naira mu no 1200 Ghana sika 1200 wo ware wadi ni bibia ka ho omo beba beto nwuma sa nyina ah okachukwu se me bo o list ye san fabra me mo bona nya kroma na ye wo minianom 1200 what ko Nigeria it ye say Ghana boys na dudu no adan wo no mani nya kire Nigeria no ko Nigeria ma no And I make catch now say, woman where the way yes, ya yan one. And ya 1,000 Ghana cedis. Ewa ye ha. 1,000 Ghana. 1,000 Ghana. What the naira are saying? Mumfama me. 1,000 Ghana. And what do you hear? Me chairman saka 1,000 cedis. Star 274 has. No select number 1. 1,000 cedis. And to be say, so 1,000 Ghana. Ewa Nigeria sesia. Sikasa ni ediche. 55,000, 65,864. Point crab which in Peswa. 65,000. 1,000 Ghana yet, 65,000 war. Now, 65,000 Ghana. And when Nigeria says, yeah, Minuya, do you know the amount? Would you be painted chroming in I read? Share. One way, the way yes, ya destroy Ghana way no. Ya kufuadu enya kukudra. Wa peso adiba Bawumia ba say kono. Yo.